Hi guys. So I wanted to react to new trailer God Slayer and also a little bit discuss the rise of new Asian game development studios and sudden rush of these new games coming into the Western markets. Anyway, I haven't seen this trailer yet, so let's check this first out. Let's see what it's God Slayer is about. Okay. Looks a little bit like a steampunk vibe. I think the graphics looks very nice. Also, I think they're using Unreal Engine. Looks quite epic. Okay, this is his crew. The God Slayer PS5. Let's check a little bit about the gameplay.
The hideout is on fire. Celestials. Master, they must be after the researcher.
Could be. We need to act fast. I'll deal with the Celestials. You go on ahead and find out what's going on.
Bit of Assassin's Creed. I'm not sure about the frame rates. A little bit rough.
There you go.
Okay, so you have environmental kind of actions. Quick time effects.
What's going on here?
Let's see, a little bit higher resolution.
Here we are. Fodder.
I don't know.
Fools. Humans. Which is next?
So I'm not separate. Anyway, not sure about this game, but what I was thinking about was that rise of the new Asian video games and developers lately. Of course, Japan has made video games from the start, so there's nothing new, but as you can see, of course, there has been Korean and now Chinese success story more. We have shown, of course, PUBG, Still going strong in Steam with 300,000 players, 600,000 peak players. Still a lot of people playing. Of course, Genshin Impact is crazy. If you can see like how many people has downloaded the app. For example, in China only 50 million, United States 25 million, Indonesia 60 million. Crazy numbers of the success story of Genshin Impact. Black Myth Wukong game was a huge success also in the Western markets, actually reaching 25 million sold. So crazy big story there of success with the Chinese developers and games. And one of the latest games that is really hitting the markets also in the Western areas is Where Winds Meet, which reported of 9 million players in 2 weeks. I played this game a little bit and it's quite fun if you consider it's free. So you can see these Chinese games hitting the markets really strongly lately. Also, for example, one of the big stories lately also was the Marvel Rivals, which was developed by NetEase, also reaching crazy amounts of downloads, like 20 million players in Marvel Rivals. So you can see that these new upcomers are really coming to the markets. Other games to mention, Lies of P, they all played and had a success to reach also in the Western markets. In the future, interesting games are like Crimsom Desert. Yeah, the Crimson Desert also looks interesting game that is going to hit the markets in 2026. Huge world. Also looks something new, open world.
Seeing you turn up here has given me a glare of hope.
The turncoat's taken the cuff.
One of the interesting games is gonna be the Tides Annihilation, also developed in China. This is also new studio for me, this Eclipse Claw Games. Also, I think the graphics are really crazy with these Chinese games.
Is this a memory from Lamarak's past?
We thought all his knights were dead. Yet Lamarak sends one more. I almost admire him.
Tyranno! But you're one of the White King's sorceresses! You destroyed the White Lands!
That destruction is in fact salvation!
You're insane!
You know not of what you speak. Accept your defeat!
Yeah, this is also looks like a crazy game. Crazy battles, etc.
She's
This was the crazy mirror fight scene. As we checked earlier, the God Slayer is one new announced game, also from China. And one of two other games that I found that are coming up in the future are Phantom Blade. This game. Of course, they're a little bit similar, all the games. Every game takes place in kind of an ancient China. But I think overall, this kind of period is really, I think, popular in China at the moment. Like, I was just in China a few months ago and there was a big trend of people dressing up like ancient dresses in Suzhou and take photos of themselves in the ancient areas in the old city. So I think this is also a big trend in China. A little bit kind of traditional things, but at the same time it's quite cool for Westerners. I think the art style looks pretty interesting, and if the gameplay is fluid, it could be a good one. Nice. And Ballad of Antara.
Stars.
So there's a crazy amount of games coming from China and Korea in the future.
I have seen the miracles you so claim. Until the towering shadows vanished into the mist.
I pray for their grace, but all that came were inferior shades. Why do we have to bear the consequences of such power?
Time. War. Mortality.
This actually looks quite interesting.
Wayward emissaries, grant us the forgotten miracles, rain fire from above.
This desolate land needs a sprinkle of madness.
Remember, no matter what happens, we did not betray this world.
Ballad of Antara. So, huge amount of games coming out in the future from the China and Korea, these new players into the game development world. Of course, you have seen a huge success in mobile games, etc. in the from China and Korea, but now I think they're coming more these like a AA, AAA games. What do you think? Are you excited? Anyway, this was just a quick video discussing the rise of the Korean and Chinese new Asian game developments that has been recent lately. What are your thoughts about these games? I haven't played Wukong. Did you like it? I played some of the Where the Winds Meet and the Rivals, so they're pretty well made games. Are you excited about any of the games that has been announced, and what are the games you're checking out? I've heard this Crimsom Desert quite interesting games coming up, maybe the Tides of Annihilation. I'm not sure about the new Scott Slayer game, but Phantom Blade looks quite interesting. Actually, this Ballad of Antara could be a game that I could check out. But anyway, I have to say that it's good to have competition in the game development and have new games coming up of different new markets, and that helps also the Western development studios to step up their game in the future if they want to keep up, because I think this looks quite amazing, all the detail in these new games. Okay, that's about it. This was just a quick video from me. Please hit that like, please subscribe, and see you in the next video. Let's keep gaming. Okay, see you guys. Bye.